Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're tackling something huge. We are going to outline the exact no-nonsense steps to transition from crushing financial anxiety to a triumphant, debt-free life. If you've been feeling the weight of what you owe just dragging you down, you're absolutely in the right place. We're taking a really heavy, complex topic and breaking it down into a structured system that you can start using the second this is over. We're going to map out exactly how to build momentum, completely crush your balances, and finally reclaim your financial freedom. Let's just skip the pleasantries and jump right into the heavy reality here. Debt. Honestly, just hearing the word probably makes your chest tight. And it's kind of meant to. There's a glaring red warning label on this reality because we have to face facts. People usually aren't broke because they don't earn money. The real danger is that they borrow without a plan. You know, you work hard, you bring home a paycheck, but somehow it's spoken for before it even hits your bank account. That feeling of suffocation, that is exactly what happens when you let the math work against you instead of for you.
Section 1. 6 signs you are drowning. Let's assess your situation.
Okay, I need you to be totally honest with yourself as we go through these. Number 1, taking out a new loan just to cover an old one. This is hands down the ultimate financial death spiral. 2, your money just vanishes and you have zero clue where it went. 3, bills and the stress that comes with them just keep piling up on the counter. 4, that really dangerous mantra of swipe now, worry later, which is essentially just robbing your future self to pay for today. 5, constantly empty accounts with absolutely zero buffer. And finally, number 6, actively borrowing money for wants, like taking out a loan for a phone or a vacation. No way. Listen, if any of those 6 signs hit close to home, consider this your immediate wake-up call. We have to acknowledge the problem right now because ignoring it is exactly what allowed it to grow in the first place. The alarm has officially sounded.
Section 2. Stop the bleeding. Here are your 5 rules.
So the absolutely crucial point here is to commit completely to these 5 rules. They are your ticket out. First, pay the minimums on absolutely everywhere. We're basically doing financial triage right now. Second, cash only. If you can't pay for it with the money currently sitting in your bank, you can't afford it, period. Third, ignore the traps. All those easy financing offers, they're literally designed to keep you broke. Fourth, force a strict 30-day wait on anything you just want. If you still want it in 30 days, then you can plan for it. And fifth, you need to list out exactly what you owe. Face it, own it, and put it on paper.
And you know, this perfectly illustrates how dangerous the trap of modern credit really is. You see a tempting offer at a store that says, oh, it's only $50 a month, and it sounds totally manageable, right? Well, actually, scratch that. The math tells a completely different story. $50 a month over 2 years silently drains $1,200 of your hard-earned wealth. It's not just a monthly payment. It's an anchor tied directly to your future income. It's just math, and we need that math working for us.
Section 3. The Snowball Method. It's time to go on the offensive.
The steps to execute this are incredibly straightforward, but man, they are powerful. Step 1, take that list of debts you just made and order them from the smallest balance to the largest. Just ignore the interest rates for a second. Step 2, pay the bare minimum on everything except that tiny little debt at the top. Hit that smallest one with every single spare dollar you can find. Step 3, once it's gone, roll the money you were paying on it directly onto the next smallest balance. Step 4, repeat. Momentum builds and the debt dies. What's really amazing about this is how visually satisfying it is to actually watch this momentum take over. Think of it like a puzzle falling into place. You throw everything at a 200 balance, and boom, it's cleared. Then you seamlessly roll that payment over to attack the 500 balance. It's literally like a snowball rolling down a snowy hill, gathering mass, gathering speed. By the time you reach that massive third balance, like a car or student loan, you're attacking it with a huge combined monthly payment. Now, you might be wondering, wait, why attack the smallest balances first instead of the highest interest rates? Well, we do this not for the math, but for the psychological power. Human beings absolutely need positive reinforcement. By clearing out those small debts quickly, you get these immediate, quick wins that basically gamify the whole process. You feel a massive sense of relief, and that is exactly the fuel you need to keep going when things get tough. Section 4, Freedom Factors, making a permanent lifestyle shift. Because escaping debt, it requires a total transformation in how you view money. We have to completely leave behind the tense mindset, living in fear, hoarding cash out of panic, overspending on impulse. Instead, we're adopting a triumphant mindset, one where you take control to plan, you prepare to invest, you strictly follow a budget, and you always prioritize your actual needs over wants. And to lock in that triumphant mindset, here are your 5 freedom factors to live by. First, build an emergency fund. Having cash in the bank is your ultimate weapon to kill financial fear. Second, remember that money sleeping loses value. Eventually, we want to invest. Third, and I love this one, their car, their problem. Stop comparing yourself to other people's flashy spending. It's a total trap. Fourth, needs always come first, wants come later. And fifth, give every single dollar a job. Tell your money exactly where to go before the month even begins. If you take away absolutely anything from today's explainer, let it be this. Debt is not a permanent life sentence. It's not some unchangeable fact about who you are. It's literally just a math problem. And like any math problem, it has an exit. But the door to that exit is locked, and the only key that opens it is your personal discipline. So, as we wrap up, I'm challenging you right now. Calculate your total number. Face it head on. Don't hide from it anymore. What is your total debt? Be totally honest with yourself, because writing it down on a piece of paper is the very first step toward building your snowball, crushing those balances, and getting your financial freedom back. Let's make it happen today.